Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm gonna be talking about Zcash. Alright, for Zcash today, I'm gonna be looking at this token that went up nearly an 8x from the lows. Exactly 8x from the lows. This is crazy. I've never... Actually, the lows are here. Wait a second. So if you've bought this on the April 25th, April 2025 7, you bought this like at $21, you're up 14x. That is crazy. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. All right, when you have inefficient moves like these where the price doesn't spend any time, you often than not you will go back. I'll give you examples in this video right now. All right, just bear with me. So what I'm looking at here, something that I drew, okay, what I'm looking at, it's either gonna go up to a new high, which is 326, or what is it gonna do is it's gonna bounce right here and then gonna roll over. Now it doesn't have to go exactly in that shape. What I expect it to do is something like this. Okay, you break the structure down and then you go down. Okay, and looking at the volume profile, if you guys look at the volume profile, let's see if we pull it from here to here. Okay, the decision time for this, if it wants to wake up or not, is when it revisits the 231. If 231 fails, you're going down, 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 down. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Avantis. All right, this was a token that I was watching. Look how it went up. Okay, let's remove all of this stuff here. Okay, all right, look, doesn't this look familiar? Look, it went up. Okay, spent some time, went up more, and then started correcting. All right, so maybe if we go on the lower time frame, maybe it looks familiar. It would look familiar, but look at this. Looks exactly the same. You had a one knockoff, okay, and then you kind of like did a spike, and then you just rolled over. You know, some people will call that a double top. Some people will call that whatever it is. You know, but let's go back to Zcash here. Okay, let's look at this. Go back here. All right. Now, if we look over here, for example, this was a distributive price, okay, but it ended up going higher. Like you went from top to bottom, okay, and then you kind of did the reverse. So if for example we do something like this, where instead of doing this stuff, we distribute here. All right, let me get this. We do this, we go down, and then we do this. So that's something to look for as well. Like if we start accumulating at the 180, because listen, you are gonna visit 186 whether you like it or not. The market loves to fill inefficiencies, and this was an inefficient move. When you have FVGs like this, you're gonna tend to revisit them one way or another. I can tell you that. All right, guys. Like it's all dependent on what Bitcoin does. But one thing that I'm interested in is to look at this chart. What I like about this, something maybe I should have seen that, but you come over here, okay, and you look at this curve. See how it curved up? Like, this is what I like to see. I usually like to see curving up behavior, because that shows seller exhaustion and buyers are buying. And when you have sellers, they're done selling, what happens? You have an explosion like this. Kind of happened to XRP, if I remember correctly. If you check XRP here, go down. Not really the same. Maybe on another graph. But XRP was in a range for, I don't know how many years, 7 years or whatnot. And that led to this explosion. Same thing for Zcash, by the way. It's the same thing for Zcash. But this is beautiful. All right. Now, is it gonna revisit 372? Who knows? I don't know that. But for me, it reached the maximum liquidity side. And if we look at the, let's see. Let's put it like this. If in the next few days, this does this, and then it breaks structure on the 4 hour, I would see the 4 hour or the 6 hour. If it breaks structure here, then you're probably going to visit this liquidity point, 187. All right. And then if we hold 187, okay, and we play here and then it starts going up, maybe you go for a new all-time high. Okay, that's the scenarios that I have in my mind. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.